So let's talk a little bit about the role of content-based marketing to help provide good qualified leads for sales.
Yes.
And so let's go into that.
Yeah, for sure. So content on its own can do a lot. People are researching, have ever since back in those days of 2007, 2008, when people started blogging and creating content and, beginning to invest in regular content on their website. I was in a very, very happy place of working with an agency that was at the early stages of that content marketing wave. And we served a lot of companies that just needed content for their website to be relevant. And we grew and we grew and we grew and ended up hiring hundreds of writers because it was such a huge surge. And it's continued ever since. And so what we've got now is every real brand out there has got to develop their own content. They've got to understand where people are at in terms of, are we attracting people? Are we getting them to consider our offering, or are we actually at the decision stage where they need different types of information? And I'm sure your audience is very familiar with that. The content marketing, the marketing funnel, very important to recognize that different bits of content are created for different reasons. And so from a growth perspective, looking at marketing and sales, it's really important to give each one of those bits of content a score. And so if you're using an advanced marketing tool like HubSpot and the HubSpot CRM, for example, other solutions are available, you can actually give a score to people visiting web pages that meet within a certain category of topics. You can give a score to certain things being downloaded. So you might give 1 point for somebody visiting a certain web page. You might give 10 points for somebody downloading a piece of content. You might give 15 points for somebody attending a webinar that you've organized with a partner. You might give a higher score for somebody filling out a form. And let's say your theoretical point score that you want people to be at is 50. So you've captured their email all the way at the top. They get to 50 points, and then that is one thing that says, hello, I'm raising my hand. I have high intent. And so at that point, there's a really, really good history of what content has done to build up a score in order to tell the sales and marketing team, hey, I've got high intent. I've been looking around these specific pages. And once you start recording that data and working with it, you can then refine it month on month, quarter on quarter, and refine your lead scoring so that you can agree that that lead score driven factor can be the thing that is the difference between a lead and a marketing qualified lead. And that's where the collaboration with sales and marketing really can be great, because if they're looking at, hey, Jeff's been and seen all these different pages on the site, he's downloaded this bit of content, and now I'm talking to him, this is great, he's already informed, let me ask some more questions about the topics he was interested in to see if he's got everything he needs. And that just helps to tie the whole thing together. And helps prioritize the next bit of content that you might want as well.